Hey gang, Would-Be Farmer here. We are in Silver City, New Mexico. We have been here 2 weeks. Those of you who have followed know we were in Bayard, which is about 10 miles east of Silver. And since all of our activities are here, and since I am going to be going back to the university in this city, we wanted to be in Silver. So here we are in Silver City. I think we closed, right about 2 weeks ago. I'm not even sure what day today is, but we're starting to get settled a little bit. As you can see, I've piled some stones here, not just for aesthetic value, but I think we had a little squirrel activity under the house, so we're trying to get to the bottom of that. And the cats have been underneath the house. I've seen that myself. So I think they've had their say. They've had their chat. And speaking of cats, Seela just came back. Seela, did you enjoy your trip down to the ditch? About 200 feet from us. Well, actually, you can see it from here if I do this correctly. Right over that direction, down that way, and just to the right is Silver Creek. Silver Creek is one of the ditches, I guess I'll call it. A ditch from the northwest developed and a ditch from the northeast developed, and they merged together in the middle of Silver City, and they formed the Big Ditch. And the Big Ditch is maybe 60 feet. A 60-foot deep ditch that developed from about 1890 to 1910, in that time frame, depending on which book you read, which lore you believe, which legend makes sense, and who you listen to, because there aren't any folks around who were there. And it happened because of overgrazing and chopping down all those trees. They denuded the forest. This was before they really understood what was going to happen, or if some people did know what was going to happen, they ignored it because, hey, resources, profit, manifest destiny. You got to get to the Pacific. Got to take stuff. Got to build stuff. So that's what they did. Well, anyway, so now the humans in this area have a better understanding of ecosystems, watersheds, rainfall, the vital importance of keeping life, of keeping trees, of keeping plants, how it all ties together. So that's not likely to happen again in this area. But in the meantime, it's become a very nice green space. Some barricades have been built. Plants and trees have been planted, and it is a very nice green space and hiking trail. There's a nice park downtown. Very nice place to walk, have lunch, take a break if you're working downtown. Anyway, back to this specific property. Our goal at this point, and in the words of David Holmgren, one of the permaculture movement's founders from the 70s, take slow solutions, slow and steady. We're going to build soil here. So what I've done is I've brought in a lot of leaves, brought in branches, twigs, an old stump, because what I want to do is I want to increase the fertility. I want to build soil life. I want to get the soil going. And as you can probably imagine, this is our second house in this area. As you can probably imagine, majority of people want low maintenance, and they're not too terribly excited about building soil fertility, because they don't want to have to clip or prune or mow or what have you to keep the to keep the slate clean. So they put plastic down and gravel for a low maintenance yard. Plastic and gravel. That's what a lot of folks do around here. So this is the second house where we've had to deal with that out of 2. So I'm going to be pulling up the plastic and at the same time putting down more leaves, twigs, wood chips, logs, branches to emulate that forest floor. Because when you do that, you bring in biology, you bring in the soil life, grow fertility, and you are preparing for trees that you want to plant, vines, shrubs, etc., etc. So we want this place to be teeming with life. Anyway, I babbled on long enough, but that is where we are at this point, and I will keep you all updated. Thanks for checking in. Take care, y'all.